Would you believe me if I tell you that ghosts really exist? You heard that, right? Let me tell you a story of a ghost. A ghost living in the Magic City.
No se puede negar la existencia de algo palpado, por más etéreo que sea. No hace falta exhibir una prueba de decencia de aquello que es tan verdadero. El único gesto es creer o no. Algunas veces hasta creer llorando. Se trata de un tema incompleto porque le falta respuesta. Respuesta que alguno de ustedes quizás le pueda dar.
I started rating eyes around 2006. My brother Hope explained everything to me, from what name should I write, do's and don'ts, respect, hip-hop in general, and I was immediately hooked. I was born and raised in Venezuela, South America. In 2005, I moved to Caracas City, and that's pretty much when I noticed graffiti because that shit was everywhere. At that time, Caracas was a very dangerous place. It was in every top 10 list of the most dangerous cities in the world, and that actually made me want to go out and paint even more. I feel that when danger is faced, there's only room for courage to grow. I never thought about becoming an artist. To be honest, that shit never crossed my mind. It was not until I moved to Miami that I started experimenting with painting random shit on canvas. So eventually I became more curious about art and decided to try art school. I realized that I had a lot to learn because I was a total ignorant of the so-called art world and its history. From the fucking Paleolithic drawings to the Renaissance, postmodernism to this day, you know? I was fascinated with studying and making art, man. So, long story short, it didn't take me long to realize I was indeed a fucking artist. It was like a path open right in front of me. Everything that I've done in the past was perfectly aligned for this to happen. When I took seriously the whole artist career, I had to put graffiti on the side for a couple of years to really focus and learn, you know? So when I decided to get back to graph, I had a new vision, the artist vision. And I actually saw and understood graffiti like never before. I think the artist vision helped me remove a bunch of obstacles and stupid shit that don't help writers grow and truly do whatever the fuck they want. Before I came up with The Ghost, I wanted to do something new. An image that could reflect on deep life shit, you feel me? Like the best and the worst. Brutal honesty about the way I view and felt life. For a bunch of different reasons, I had to go to an island in the Caribbean for like a month by myself. Didn't have any friends, any family, so I had a lot of time to think and pretty much work on myself. I cannot put into words how much effort I put into my inner exploration, not knowing really what I was about to find. I'm talking about getting up at 6 a.m. every day to see the sunrise, like drawing 24/7, meditation, breathing exercises, eating healthy, fasting, fucking climbing mountains, and the list goes on, man. I did all this hoping to improve myself and to enhance my level of consciousness, which would allow me to get access to deeper spiritual shit. That was the game, and it worked. I was feeling better than ever, and so when the time was right, somebody very special to me gave me the idea to put a smile on it, and the ghost was born. As a kid, I remember watching graffiti movies like Star Wars or State Your Name like 1,000 times and thinking, I gotta fucking paint there, man. But one thing is to fantasize about hitting New York, and another thing is to actually do it, ¿me entiende? I have hit many dope places like Panama, Brazil, Puerto Rico, Italy, France, Venezuela of course, but hitting New York City, we're talking about hunting a totally different beast. That's UF. Amigo, paisano, one of the most humble people I know. Motherfucker knows no fear, and he's always down to paint. Most of the time, I do my shit alone. I like to take my time, and it's just easier to operate that way, you know? But if I ever paint with other people, that means they're either good friends of mine or I have mad respect for them. To put it in simple words, the ghost is a visual representation of the zeitgeist, which, by definition, is the spirit of a generation or a period of history, reflected in the ideas and beliefs of the time. Today, I keep exploring inwardly and outwardly, always fucking attentive, seeking wisdom to know myself and the world better. And shit is crazy out there, man. But I have a deep appreciation and respect for life itself. And I do my best to put that shit in my work and everything I do. Shout out to everybody hustling and living without fear. 11123, for we are the ones making shit happen. Special shout out to Writersitch for bringing a new voice to the game and keeping it real. And to the new generations of writers and artists out there, study your history, play smart, hit hard, be consistent, say no to fucking drama, and most importantly, practice meditation. Peace out.